Hello, Math 96. So this is the quiz retake instructions. So I need you to listen to this video and complete the problems in this video and then upload that work paper to the digital workbook by this Wednesday, February 24th. I also need you to listen to the recording, section 5.3, day 2 video for page 58 of your notebook. Both of the videos are on this assignment in Google Classroom. Email your teacher when you are done with the review to set up the quiz retake, and there's my email address. And quiz retakes will be during live class this Thursday, the 25th, and this Friday, the 26th. Okay, here we go. So you should have a piece of paper out and title it Quiz Review. Okay, so this goes back to adding and subtracting and multiplying polynomials. So right here is just a polynomial. It's called f of x. Here's another polynomial. It's called g of x. And you just have to make sure that you read the instructions. In this case, they want you to add the two together. So we're going to combine like terms. So when you combine like terms, you only add or subtract the coefficient. And the coefficient is the number in front of the letter, the variable. Let me just write down coefficient here. Okay, so the coefficient is the number in front of the variable. In other words, do not change the amount of exponents. So we're only dealing with the numbers. Now, if this is an add problem, you don't have any extra steps. You're just combining like terms. So we have negative 4x cubes minus 5x cubes. That would be a total of negative 9x cubes, or x to the third. The next one is positive 5x squared plus 7x squared. So that would be a positive 12x squared. The next one is just positive 2x, which is not combined with anything. That's just 2x. And then the last is, of course, the two numbers at the end. Negative 6 minus 2 is total of negative 8. And then when you enter that final answer into Otis, you're just going to go ahead and put it in descending order. And that goes by the exponent. So x cubed, x squared, and then x, and then no x. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Adding is the easy one. All right? The easiest thing to do is when you're adding. Okay, let's move on. So the next one says to subtract. Okay, so when you subtract, you have to add the opposite. Whoops, that didn't come out right. So subtract is formally called adding the opposite. So this says 4x minus g of x. It's always the back one that you add the opposite. So I'm going to go to the g of x, and I'm going to change all signs. And it's only on g of x, because g of x is the one that's in the back. Okay? So instead of a negative 5x cubed, I'm going to make that a positive 5x cubed. Instead of a positive 7x squared, I'm going to make that a negative 7x squared. And instead of a negative 2, I'm going to make it a positive 2. I'm going to change colors here. My pen will allow it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross this out so it's not in my way. And I'm just going to deal with the original f of x and the new g of x that I have in red. Okay? So negative 4x cubes plus 5x cubes would be just 1x cubed. 5x squared with negative 7x squared is negative 2x squared. And then we have just the 2x. And then in the back we have negative 6 plus 2. That would be a negative 4. And that's our final answer. So on subtract, you have to add the opposite, and you only change the signs on the back function. Okay? Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, this next one is multiplication. So you're going to have to draw the box. So you're multiplying a binomial 2 pieces by a trinomial 3 pieces. So we need a 2 by 3 box. That's a rectangle. Go ahead and draw your box. So there's 2 pieces and then there's 3 pieces. Okay, I just made mine a little bit neater. All right, so we're going to take this function, f of x, we're going to put on the side, and we're going to also write the signs as we do that. And then I'm going to take the g of x function and put it on the top. Write the signs, so positive 5x, negative 2. So step 1 is to multiply into the box. And when you do that, you change the exponents. Because in the second step, we're not going to change the exponents, okay? All right, so let me just pick up another color. So 2x times 6x squared. So remember, we're taking this item and we're multiplying it across to all 3 of those. Okay, so we're going to take the 2x and multiply it all the way across. So 2x times 6x squared is 12x to the third, because x squared times x goes up to x to the third. Okay, so this is where we're changing the exponents. 2x times 5x is a positive 10. X times x is x squared. And then the 2x to that back negative 2 is negative 4x. Now I'm going to take the 3 and multiply it all the way up to those top blue numbers, just like we did with the 2x. So I'm going to multiply up to the blue numbers. So 3 times 6x squared is positive 18x squared. 3 times 5x is positive 15x, and 3 times a negative 2 is negative 6. Okay, so this is going to be our front answer, and this is going to be our back answer. And then we're going to collect like terms on the diagonal. Let me pick up a pen here. So in step 2, you're going to combine like terms like we did before on the add and subtract problems. So you're only combining front numbers. Or the coefficients, that's what those are called, right? Coefficients. Don't change the exponents. All right. Let me just pick up a different color for the final answer here. Okay, so this is going to be your front. So 12x cubed. This is going to be your back, negative 6. And in the middle, we're going to combine like terms. So 18x squared plus 10x squared would be 28x squared. And then 15x's minus 4x's is 11x's. And there's your final answer. Okay, so that's multiplying. Okay, so this is the assignment for the retake instructions. So you listen, it says listen to both the videos, right? So where's the other video? So let me just grab a highlighter. So we want you to listen to both videos. So you listen to this first one, that's right here. So now you need to go back and listen to section 5.2, day 3. Make sure the problems that you just did, you upload that work paper, right, to the digital workbook. And now email me as soon as you're done. And I left my email address over here. And then quiz retakes will be during live class on Thursday and Friday of this week. Okay? So you have to go now and listen to this second video right here so that you're ready for the quiz. You have to listen to another video. So go back to this assignment and listen to this one. Thank you.